Hey, everybody, happy Friday. So, today I'm going to be speaking about something that, a concept or a subject that really changed how I get myself to self communication. And and why is self communication so important? Well, let's see. How, if you're wanting to reach a goal and you don't create steps on how to reach that goal, or how to be successful with your daily dealings on your way to that goal, you're not going to have really any chance of getting to where you want to be. And with communication itself is really what I would say is the life force of human existence, or even that of universal existence. I'm still learning the communication part, as y'all can probably tell. But what I've found is that the more I learn to communicate with myself, the more I'm more able to communicate with other people. Because being able to communicate with your subconscious mind and being able to reward yourself effectively is really the same as being kind and rewarding other people effectively. It does not do anyone any good to criticize. And that is especially true when you're communicating with your subconscious mind. Dale Carnegie said that criticism leads to resentment. He was talking about the external world, but this is very much true for your internal world. Any small thing that goes good, you should reward. I don't know how the rest of the world is, but it's probably the same for the fact that the state of our world's in. But in the Western mindset, at least from what I've been able to gather, we are quick to criticize and slow to compliment. And you can tell this is true because of the opioid epidemic. So, when you can learn how to just compliment yourself on just the smallest things, you'll start to create a paradigm shift within how you think. Alright. I think I've covered the effects of communication and criticizing pretty effectively. Let me know if there's something that you want me to touch on. Oh yeah, there's something else that I was thinking about. In neurolinguistics, there's you could say technique of creating lists of things that you are good at or successful at, or just things that go well, because your mind, your subconscious, your body does what is familiar. And if what is familiar is criticizing yourself, berating yourself, being angry, being frustrated, you will continually, repeatedly, always get those results because it is familiar. Humans don't go towards pleasure. Essentially, humans go towards what is familiar. Sure, that is going towards pleasure because it's a form of safety. However, it's not a form of pleasure of like you're feeling bliss and ecstasy without drugs. All right. So, and if you're not communicating with yourself, that's perfectly fine. It is okay. You are doing things somewhere in your life very well. Find the small things and just compliment yourself, your subconscious mind, on those small victories. All right. So we're going to go into fractionation now. So fractionating is essentially when you bring yourself into a state, and when you bring yourself out of that state, then back into it, you deepen and solidify that state. So if it's relaxation, if you bring yourself down into relaxation and then you bring yourself back up, and then back down, you're going to deepen that relaxation state and you're going to solidify it even more into your neurology in your mind. All right, so, and deepening states is still part of communication. You have to learn how to bring yourself down into a state and be able to experience it, bring yourself back up, and then bring yourself back down. It's actually rather simple. I'll make a different video for that. And it's important to know, and I'll put this in the next video with self-hypnosis, that as humans, we are always in some sort of state of trance. So when you're always in some sort of state of trance, it's important to know, are you in a beneficial one or an unbeneficial one? And you can simply bring yourself from one point to the next. And for some odd reason, my time's only letting me do 11 minutes, so I'm already 8 minutes in. I'm going to jump over to the Huna. I've studied the Huna for almost 10 years now, and I find their practices to be very emotionally and physically healing. And one of the principles to the Huna is that your time of power is now. A lot of us are stuck in the past, emotionally stuck, which makes us physically stuck, and that causes physical ailments in the now. The more we can heal the past, allows us to be in the now. All right, so, and in the self-hypnosis, I will once again, I'll go over quickly fractionating. I'll go into some steps of doing the ABCs backwards and using your index finger and going from 5 to 1 and lifting and dropping your index finger before you can fractionate on command. There's something else I was going to say, but I totally forgot. And then at the last part, you'll be going from 1 to 5 to bring you out of that particular trance state. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I really got to get a better setup because having 11 minutes to make a video is a little rough. So, alright everybody, peace.